Couple of significant developments this morning. The death of the Georgia toddler who, of course, died in a baking hot SUV. First off, a short time ago, investigators released 16 new search warrants in the case against the child's father. Among things investigators are now looking for medical records for both the father, Justin Ross Harris, and Cooper, the son, who died after his father left him in a car in sweltering Georgia heat. They're also looking for some computer-related things, but as these investigators build a murder case against the father, some of their attention is shifting now to the child's mother.
Let's bring in our Nick Valencia. He has been covering this story for us from Georgia. All right, Nick, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Give us an idea of these new warrants. What specifics do you know?
Well, John and Michaela, for as many pages as we got this morning from Cobb County officials, it really didn't reveal too many details that we didn't know already. As you mentioned in the lead into this report, they are looking at Cooper Harris's medical records to see how the child was developing, just 22 months old when he died. They're also looking into Justin Ross Harris, his father, his medical records, as well as an SD card, an external hard drive, and the home. As we've been reporting, Justin Ross Harris failed to tell investigators that he went back to his car in the middle of the afternoon to drop off what we now know were some light bulbs that he purchased during lunch. In these search warrants, we find that there is a search and seizure warrant for the home to see if there's any light bulbs missing or if there are fixtures or light bulbs that were broken to justify that purchase in the middle of the afternoon. Now, on Justin Ross Harris, he woke up this morning in a Georgia jail where he has been for the last week, and we asked Cobb County jail officials to talk to us about the conditions that Justin Ross Harris is being held in. They said it's their policy not to comment on those conditions, guys.
All right, Nick, a lot of people have been talking about the mother since the funeral service, since the day in court last week, and now the idea that investigators could be looking at her. Do we know anything new on that front this morning?
Well, listen, the fact is that she has not been charged officially, and she's not even been listed as a suspect officially. We did call the Cobb County magistrate to see if there's any search warrants or arrest warrants, things like that, that may indicate that police are about to make a move on her, but they were unwilling to discuss that. I did call over the weekend, and they told me that there was no indication that there is a search warrant or arrest warrant. But, you know, as you mentioned, guys, a lot of the attention is being focused on her reaction and her emotions or lack thereof at the funeral that it was at 2 weekends ago in Tuscaloosa. She was crying, but it was really the grandparents that were showing the raw emotion, those sobs, those heavy tears. Leanna Harris, you're looking at her here in the reaction during that probable cause hearing last week. Many commentators saying that she really didn't show too much and she was mostly stoic, but really, you know, what is a normal reaction after a child dies? A lot of that can be drawn into debate. No doubt about it, though, Leanna Harris is being looked at by the public at the very least.
It's hard to know how any of us would react in a terrible situation like that.